Hello, my witches. This video is going to demonstrate purling front and back, knitting front and back, and knitting two together. And we use all of these techniques in the Salem Slouch. I'm not going to use my Salem Slouch to show you how to do it. I'm going to use this bright little swatch here. This is going to become my patch because my evil kitty Jonesy attacked my Salem Slouch. So now I'm going to be a patchy witch and it's going to be adorable and we're going with it. So I'm actually turning my patch, over to the wrong side because first I'm going to show you how to purl front and back. So let's just walk through a purl to begin with. We go through here so that our right needle is in front of our left needle. We run around, we peek through the window and hop off. One more time, we're going down. So if I'm holding it to my body, why I can't do left and right. My right needle is kind of angled down, but it's in front of the left needle, running around, peeking through, hopping off. Except when we purl front and back, we don't hop off. We do the first part of a purl, peek through, but rather than hop off, we come over to the back side and we purl through the back. It's a little awkward. Once we've done that, what happens is we now have two stitches coming out of that one stitch. From the right side, it looks like this. And you can see this column of stitches comes up to this new stitch here, but then there's this guy. So I'm gonna do that again. I go down, run around, peek through, but I'm not gonna hop off. Do you see how I use my index finger here to kind of roll that stitch over and make more room for me to get in? I still have my right needle in front of my left needle when I'm doing this. And then hop off. Okay. So when we make a twisted purl stitch, we do the same thing. We roll that stitch that we're trying to go into and we come into it from the back. That's through the back loop. It's weird feeling, but it works. And what it does is it twists the stitch below. So purl front and back is very similar. A regular purl stitch without hopping off, rolling that stitch so we can access the back of it. We kind of have to reach around and then purling the back loop and hop off. It's called purl front and back. I will do it one more time here. So I'm going to go down, run around, peek through, no hopping, coming to the back of it, run around, peek through, then I hop. And I'll just purl that last stitch. There we go. So I have increased considerably. This is going to be a very interesting looking patch, right? I'm going to knit my way over to the second half of this patch so that we have just some straight columns to look at of knitting. And I'm just working over here really fast as I can, trying to be quick. Okay, we knit one more. And actually, this is great. This is gonna let us look at where we've increased. So I can see that this column right here goes right up. I'm running my thumb right up the middle of that column to this stitch. This stitch right over next to it was created. See, there's no column for that. That's where we purled the back there. Okay, when we knit front and back, it's a similar idea. So to knit a stitch, we go in the front door, we run around the back, we peek through the window, and off jumps Jack. We're going to go in the front door, run around the back, peek through the window, but when we want to KFB, which is knit front and back, we don't hop off. Instead, we come and we go in back here. We run around, we peek through, then we hop off. And now a similar thing has been created where we have our stitch and then we have where we knit through the front and back. One more time. I'm going to go in the front door, peek through, actually that was really fast. Go in the front door, run around the back, peek through the window, reach over. I use my index finger here to roll this over. I start looking at my knitting, I forget about the camera. And come in the back, run around, peek through, hop off. And I will do that. Run in the front door, run around the back, peek through, reach around to the other side, and come back to this back door. Run around, peek through. I'm going to do it again. Using my index finger to roll the stitch so I can access it. It can be awkward to access. Do you see? I'm trying to get right in there. And so it helps me to use my index finger and just kind of roll it a tad. Okay, the last thing I wanted to show you, I'm actually going to back out of these, was knit two together. And this is an extremely common one. When we do a knit stitch, which we've just done, we just knit the stitch, right? So knit two together is the same idea, except we're going to knit two stitches. So I'm going in two front doors, running around the back, peeking through both windows, and hopping off. And I've decreased by one. Let me back out of those and show you one more time. Okay, so I'm going to go in two front doors, run around, peek through both windows, and hop off. One more time. There we go. Okay, and if you are knitting two together, that means you are almost done with your slouch. So I hope that you post a picture of it on Instagram and tag Sundaughter Knits because I want to see